Welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 2 of the Luton Town Career Mode, FIFA 22. Alright, so in the last episode, we shortlisted some players, as you see in the background there, Spellers and Oduro. So we'll just speed through some of these things to get into the match. For those who want to skip ahead, the match begins at around the 15-minute mark, thereabout. But for now, we're just gonna try to sign some players. I know I've been away for a while, about 3 or 4 weeks. Just had a lot of stuff to do, but we're back now. So yeah, as you can see there, we're trying to sign some players. We'll get these two, but the negotiations took some time. We'll simulate those preseason games and just continue to push through all of this. Continue to simulate some of these matches, going through those messages and all of these things. So as you observe what's going on, kindly subscribe, like the video, share it. This is a bit longer than the last one. I was asking you guys to let me know if you want like multiple matches per episode, but unfortunately, I haven't seen much comments on the video, so that's one of the reasons this video took so long to come out. I was waiting for some suggestions and comments, but since I didn't get any of those, I said, you know what, new players into this team and just continue simming through, checking some of these messages. We'll be getting rid of a lot of players. Some of them I'll just release a lot of them because we don't really need them, to be honest. I don't think a lot of these players are Premier League, worthy players. So as I can see, there's a lot going on there. I'm just speeding through a lot of these things. Don't want to bore you guys to death with a lot of these negotiations. We can slow it down if you need to see it, but as it is here, we're not going to get Spillers right now. We don't have enough money, and they want Ross, Barkley, or Nakamba, but nah, we're not going to sell those players right now. So we're just going to try to get rid of some of the other players, raise some more funds, and then we'll come back to negotiate for Spillers. Spoiler alert, we're going to get him in the long run, but for now we have to end that negotiation. But we'll get him. You'll see him sign, and there we go. We have him signed to the club. So we got him at a decent price. Setting some of those training for those players, as you can see there. So we want to develop these players and get them to the best of their abilities. We buy some new players as the money comes in. So first match. So they're gonna ask. So the first match is against Spurs. And they're saying that, Luton Town looked the real deal in preseason, because we did have a great preseason. And so what's the manager saying now? Yeah, so we're just going to try to put in the work and win some football games. We want to keep Luton Town from being relegated. It's going to be difficult, but we're going to try to do it to the best of our ability. And, avoiding relegation is key. So I think that's what the manager here is saying. Yeah, we're ready for the fight. Players are good enough. Yeah. So we try to do our best to survive relegation. It's going to be difficult because if you look at the team that Luton Town have, it's not a great team. Spillers will definitely get a start, but you need time to settle. I believe he's going to be one of those players that help keep Luton Town in the Premier League. When we get some more money though, we'll go in for some players through youth academy and those kind of things. But as it is now, we're going to work what we have. And we're going to jump into this first match against Spurs. And it should be interesting. Looking at the team here, as you can see, this is not a team that is not the strongest team. Earlier I said if you want to jump to the match, it's at the 15-minute mark. Nah. Nah. It's about 5 minutes, thereabout. Yeah. So it's not 15 minutes. That's way past in the match. But yeah, as you can look at the team right here, you can see Chong and all of these players. You can pause for a second if you'd like to look at the team. We got rid of a lot of the deadwood. We bought in Sekou Mara from Southampton. and we added training plans to all of these. And I keep saying we. I added training plans to all of these players here. Some are left unbalanced because they're older players, but for the most part, that's what it looks like. Osho wants to play. I'll think about it. You're not gonna play, bro. You're not playing. Not in this one. Spillers will start with Lockyer. So the first match was played. West Ham beat Bournemouth 3-2. That seemed to have been a great match. Let's try to jump in our match and give Tottenham Hotspurs a run for their money. It's going to be a tough one, but I believe we can do it. Alright, so have a look there. Legendary, Overcast. As you see both teams, we're going to set up news because we want to get news on the other matches that are being played. Alright, so I know I've been yabbering on. But yeah, let's jump into it. Alright, so welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Kenilworth Stadium, Luton Town Stadium, as they take on Tottenham Hotspurs. It's going to be an interesting one to see which one of these teams are going to start better. Probably Tottenham. Interesting. Probably Luton Town. So should be an interesting one. Derek Ray, Stuart Robson. But I will be the commentator for this one. Alright, I'll give it my best shot. I'm not a commentator, but I'll try my best. Alright, let me know what you think about it. So as we see both teams walking out, that's a Luton Town team there, and the Spurs team's looking dapper in their, sweatshirts and their kits and all of that. So we have all the latest mods installed, updated faces, updated ratings based on EFC 24. We have the scoreboard and a bunch of other stuff. So Kaminski is in goal, Kabore, Lockyer, Spillers, Giles, Nakamba, Lokonga, Ogbeni, Barkley and Chong, with Adebayo starting the lineup. Sekumara on the bench, Osho on the bench, Mpanzu, and also Dor, the new goalkeeper, on the bench as well. He's preferred to Matt Turner. Alright, so the Tottenham lineup coming up: Vicario in goal, and you have the likes of Poro, Romero, Van de Ven, and Dogi in the back line. Lo Celso, Bissouma, Kulusevski, Madison, Song, and Richarlison leading the line. They have the likes of Timo Werner on the bench, Benton Kerr, Højbjerg, Ben Davies, and Oliver Skip, and Fraser Foster, their goalkeeper. So let's get into it. First match of the season for Luton Town versus Tottenham Hotspur. Which team will come out on top? Tottenham will kick off in just a matter of time. So, ladies and gentlemen, this should be an interesting one. As Richarlison kicks off, passes the ball back. Bissouma has it, back to Lo Celso. Lo Celso looking up the line, files Kulusevski, taken away by Giles. Giles to Chong, Chong to Lokonga. Lokonga turns nicely, finds Barkley. Barkley plays a nice ball to Adebayo. Adebayo looking for the that's offside. Offside by Ogbeni. You see how far he was. Yeah, that's as well offside. That's like a yard offside, 2 yard offside. Alright. Van de Ven passes it to Romero. Romero to Lo Celso. Kulusevski intercepted well. Chong has it. Looking for the pass. Still dribbling Chong. Not much pressure from Tottenham. A good win from Tottenham there. Bissouma has the ball. Passes it over to Udogi. Back to Madison. Poor pass. Allows Luton Town to get the loose ball. Luton with the ball. Ooh. That's a bad one from Udogi. And he picks up the first yellow card in the game. Very early, actually. That could spell danger for him if they pressure him. The referee will have none of it. Just the yellow. Let's see this tackle. Yeah, it's a late tackle. That's definitely a yellow card. No complaints there. You can't complain. It's a yellow card. So free kick to Luton Town. Will they go short? Will they go into the box? Let's see what happens from Kabore. And Kabore hits one long, but straight to a Tottenham player. Kulusevski brings it out to Maddison. Maddison to Richarlison. Richarlison back to Son. Son to Lo Celso. Lo Celso up the line to Kulusevski. Back in the middle to Richarlison. Richarlison plays a lovely pass to Kulusevski, who's dribbling. Oh, intercepted. Back to Kulusevski. Kulusevski, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Gets a pass one, gets past two, but good clearance there by Lecoya. It's a free kick for Son. That looks a bit. That looks light. I would say, it's a light free kick, but Son had a chance to test the goalkeeper. So let's see what he does. Will he go for goal or will he try to chip it over the top? Heung-min Son lines up that free kick. Goes over it. Maddison. Easy save for Kaminski. Plucks it out of there. Very easy for him. Kaminski launches it up the field, but all the way to Tottenham players. That's a wasteful ball though. Very wasteful. As Tottenham knock it around, having complete control of the game. Easy for them. Not much pressure from Luton Town, just kind of sitting back, I guess waiting to intercept like that. That's a good interception though. And they give it right back away. Son wins that ball. Maddison down the line to Son. Son has acres of space to run into. What will Son do? Gets past one, but he cuts back. Now the ball goes to Maddison. Maddison to Richarlison. Richarlison to Maddison. Maddison. Still Maddison. To Son. Gets past one. Gets past two. Finds Udogie to Bissouma. Tottenham now starting to turn the screw a little bit. That's a good pass to Richarlison. Richarlison shoots and scores. 1-0 to Tottenham. It's a brilliant goal from Richarlison. There's this trademark celebration. That's a beautiful, beautiful teamwork goal there from Tottenham there. Beautiful goal, beautiful strike from Richarlison. Kaminski actually gets a hand to it, but he's unable to keep it out. It's a good strike. And Kaminski unable to keep it out. It's 1-0 Tottenham. And I think Postecoglou, that's definitely what he wants. As you can see there, the manager for Luton Town, Michael Martins, is very upset with his team. It's poor defending to an extent, but it's a wonderful, wonderful worked goal from Tottenham Hotspur. 1-0. Just like that. Luton Town kicks off in the 14th minute. Do they have a response to that Tottenham goal? Let's see. They knock it around, Luton Town. As cool as you like. Nice passes in the midfield there. So Nakamba, it's marvelous Nakamba. To Giles. Giles just dribbling slowly with it. Back to Spillers. Haven't seen much of him. Lockyer is the captain. Kabore. Just knocking the ball around. Nakamba to Barkley. Barkley to Chong. Chong to Giles. So Luton trying to just hold on to some possession right now. And Bissouma steals it from them, and Tottenham looking to go for the second. Tottenham pressing forward. Son, beautiful ball to Udogie. Udogie gets past one, gets past two. Back heels it to Son. Son to Richarlison. Richarlison to Maddison. And Spillers able to stuck a foot in and win that one. Ross Barkley coming out for Luton Town. Chips it over to Ogbene. Ogbene back to Ross Barkley. Ross Barkley turns, pivots, weaves his way out of trouble, and finds Sambi Lokonga. Lokonga taking it forward now. Lokonga, still Lokonga. Finds Chong. What can Chong do? Chong cuts inside, swings it across, but easily dealt with by Udogie. Son, up the line. Chance for the counter. Son going forward. Kabore tracking him down. Ooh, he goes in for the tackle. It's a late tackle. Ooh, not a card. That's interesting though. It's a late tackle. Could have been given a card, but the referee decides to just let him off with a warning this time. It's a late challenge on Son. Definitely could have gotten a yellow card for that one, but the referee decides against that. So swings it inside, nodded out by Luton Town. Richarlison, Maddison, turns, Gets past one. Beautiful play again, and it's a second goal. It's a brilliant goal again. It's another well-worked goal from Tottenham. And the scorer is Richarlison again. So he says, read the name on the back. It's a brilliant goal. It's a brilliant team goal. Luton Town, all 6s and 7s. Defense was cut open. Look at this series of passes. Brilliant. Gets past one, knocks it back, and just places it in the goal. It's a brilliant goal. Nothing Luton defense could do about that. You could chalk it up to poor defending, but let's give Tottenham the credit that they deserve. Brilliant play from Tottenham. And Luton Town are in trouble now. They have a mountain to climb, and they have not been able to muster a single chance going forward. Vicario could be over there reading a newspaper. So Luton Town kicks off again, 23 minutes in, 2-0 down, no shots on target, no attacks forward. Tottenham and Spurs are cruising at the moment. Angie ball? Oh, that's a nice challenge. He wins the ball there. Passes it to Son. Son tries to, don't know what he tried there, but didn't come off. Passing it right back to Luton Town. Chong loses out. It gets knocked off the ball by Pedro Porro, who runs up the line. Giles tries to catch up with him, unable to. Chips it back to Kulusevski to Lo Celso. Tag team gets past both players and swings the ball across. Oh, and Song hits it, the volley over the goal. That should have been 3. Song knows it too. It's a brilliant ball across. Kabore did not deal with that cross, and Song puts it over. Luton Town kicking the ball up, and right back to Spurs, who wins it. Kulusevski trying to find Pedro Porro, I believe, out on the wing there. Chong has it though. Luton Town recovered that ball, passing it around the midfield. And Ross Barkley gets away from Van de Ven. Ross Barkley on goal! Good shot. Beautiful save by Vicario in goal. And that's their first real foray forward. It's well hit, but a good save from Vicario. Easy save actually from Vicario. Ross Barkley did well to shield off Van de Ven. So can Luton Town do something from this corner? Ross Barkley to take. Hits it inside. Nodded out by Udogie. Kabore gets it. Passes it to Nakamba. Nakamba passes the ball forward to Barkley, who is a mile offside. Nakamba should be looking, because Ross Barkley is well offside there. Well offside there. That's a poor pass. Poor decision making there. Udogie gets the ball. Goes up the line, passes it back to Van den Ven, who finds Madison. Lo Celso, over to Porro. Porro hits one to Kulusevski, who passes it back all the way to Romero. Madison, Kulusevski, Richarlison. And Luton Town cannot get close to the ball, they're just running around in circles. Passes it to Son. Son back to Bissouma, to Madison, who gets into the box. Can they defend this? Ooh, Madison gets past, but Luton Town unable to scramble it clear, passing it up the line to Adebayo. I think it's the first time I'm calling his name all match, and it's 33 minutes in. That's how sloppy Luton Town have been going forward. The strikers unable to get in the ball. Barkley loses that. That's weird. That's a weird one from Barkley right there. Just leaves the ball to Tottenham, who attack again. So it's been that way all game. Tottenham having most of the ball and just attack freely at will. Passes it along the line to Madison. Madison gets past the defender all too easily, but Spiller's there to make the tackle. Chong has it. Chong loses it. Lockyer there, kicks it out, clears it up the line to Kabore, who passes it to Ogbene. Ogbene finds Adebayo, who finds Ross Barkley. So Luton Town trying to play out from the back. It's not working for them thus far though. That's another late challenge. What would the referee do in this case? Still no card. He says that's your one and only chance. Let's see this tackle. Ooh, that's a tackle from behind. That should have been a yellow card. But the referee decides against it. He's been pretty lenient thus far. Only that early tackle he booked a player for. and that free kick was totally wasted by Luton Town. So yeah, a handful for defenders. Richarlison, he has been definitely the player most dangerous for Spurs today, which is expected. But I think Luton Town needs to do a lot better. They have been extremely poor, very poor. Defensively in the midfield, even attacking, nothing going their way today. So I think the manager will want them to come in at halftime and try to, get some thought into them. Oh, and look at Song, all the way by himself. Song, still Song, passes the ball, and it's the third goal. Too easy, all too easy for Spurs. It's like hot knife through butter. Luton Town playing like training cones, and they embrace there. It's all too easy. It's 3-0. Too much space for Song on the line. Song just runs into the box, passes it on a plate for Madison. He hits it one time across the goalkeeper. Should Kaminsky have done better here? Probably, but it's poor defending, and the manager knows it. Yeah, he's frustrated. 3-0. 41 minutes, 3-0. This one is over. Unless a miracle can happen for Luton Town, this one is definitely over. Luton Town needs to up their game. They have not been playing well. They just keep passing the ball back and forth. There's no rhythm, no technique. There's no purpose. They can't keep playing like this. I don't see where they're going forward. None of the forwards. The attacking players are not getting the ball. Spurs just controlling the ball, as you can see there, just knocking it around freely with ease. The midfield is controlled by Spurs, and every attack Spurs do. Look at this again, cutting the defense wide open, and this time Spurs hit wide for the first time. They hit wide. Kulusevski hits that one wide, having Kaminsky look at like crawling on his arm, scrambling, and that was pretty close. Again, it's just too easy for Spurs. Just too easy for Spurs. Luton Town kicking the ball out, and that's a foul, or is it offside? Seems to be an offside call from Adebayo. But yet, it's just too easy for Spurs. It is just way too easy for Spurs. 4 minutes of stoppage time added. Spurs still in control. Very easy for them. And the scary thing about it is that Spurs seemingly are playing so easy. They're not under any pressure. It's almost like a friendly game, the way Luton Town is playing. Or is it that Spurs is so much better than them? But whatever the case might be, will Spurs get a fourth before the halftime? Kind of doesn't look like it, but here they come again. Madison to Son, back to Bissouma. Son taking on 3, but well defended there by marvelous Nakamba. Spurs will get the throw-in. Udogie to take it, winds it up, throws it up to Madison. Madison with a lot of options. Oh, what a ball, Son, goal. That's 4-0. It is so easy to go through that defense. It's almost like there's no defense. Spurs just scoring at will, and at this point they could run up a cricket score. It is embarrassing for the Luton Town fans to see their team performing this poorly. It is embarrassing. It's just so easy. Where are the defenders? No defenders inside. Kaminsky left all on his lonesome, and I think the manager wants to quit already. He's frustrated. He wants to quit already. So yeah, just halftime, 4-0 to Tottenham Hotspur. Luton Town must change this in the second half. They have to come out attacking. 2 attempts, 2 goals. What more could you ask for from your striker? So easy. Scoring at the will. Tottenham Hotspurs demolishing Luton Town today at Kenilworth Stadium. So these scores: Nottingham Forest 1, Burnley 1, Manchester United leading, Aston Villa leading Everton as well, Crystal Palace, Newcastle yet to play. So the manager will make some substitutions. Sekou Mara coming in, and Onyedinma will come in for Chong. Chong has not been brilliant either. So those are the changes. Let's go to the second half. Luton Town kicks off, and let's see if we see an immediate impact from. And there you go. Onyedinma gets past one, cuts back, finds Sambi Lokonga. Sekou Mara, wearing the number 10. Marvelous Nakamba, Kabore. They're attacking a little bit more now. The back heel pass. Ross Barkley. Sekou Mara. Sekou Mara eased off the ball very easily by Romero. Or Lo Celso, sorry. Lo Celso, that's Lo Celso. Pedro Porro. It's not Lo Celso. Pedro Porro. It's Romero, actually. Van den Ven. Udogie. Up the line to Son. Son to Bissouma. Over the top. It's a smart play by Tottenham. Still Son. No defense in sight. The defense is all over the place. Easily crossing, and it's 5-0. So nothing changed. The defense of the defense of Luton Town is non-existent, and Tottenham Hotspurs can just strike out well. It's a beautiful volley by Richarlison though. 3 shots, 3 goals. He completes his hat-trick. So it's a beautiful goal. Again, Kaminski, could he have done better? Probably. But where was the Luton Town defense? And this manager looks like he's just ready to pack up and go home. I don't think he wants to finish the second half. So 5-0, 50 minutes in, 5-0. So Luton Town have 40 minutes plus stoppage time to go through this remainder of this game. So let's see what happens. Can they get one back? Will Tottenham continue to score at will? We'll see. So Luton Town having the ball here. Ogbene, Nakamba, Ross Barkley, Sambi Lokonga cuts back, finds Barkley. It's a beautiful through ball for Ogbene. Ooh, but Udogie cuts it off. It's a good ball. I think Ogbene should be doing better there. Vicario clears it upfield. And some substitutions coming in at the 58-minute mark. Bentancur coming on for Lo Celso. So changing things a bit. We have a throwing here on the near side. Giles with the ball, passing it up the line to Onyedima. Ross Barkley, the main person on this side. Kabore gets it, passes it to Nakamba. Nakamba with a through ball, but nobody there. Aston Villa scored a third one against Everton, as you can see in the right corner not too long ago. So they're running over that. Tottenham's next match is against Everton. Luton Town's next match is against Crystal Palace. So Luton Town clear the ball there. Tottenham win it back again, which is another. Just how this game has gone, it has not been a good game for Luton Town. Song on the wing there, Kabore having a nightmare against them. Madison, 6-0. 6-0. With roughly 30 minutes to go to 6-0, James Madison scored, and Tottenham just stacking goals and stacking goals. I think they're just doing this for goal difference now. 6-0, the first game. Kaminski again. I think the defender was in front of him. Let's see. Oh, it's Richarlison was in front of him, so he was unsighted. But yeah, 6-0 either way. Giles off. Ooh, the goalkeeper is being substituted. Kaminski is out, and the young goalkeeper is in. So the manager's had enough of Kaminski. I don't think you can blame him for all those goals, but the manager's definitely had enough. 6 goals, shipping 6 goals is definitely not the best thing you'd want to happen. So a foul there, and Kulusevski getting the talking to. The referee saying, hey, listen, one more of that, it's going to be a yellow card. But this should have been a yellow card. It's a very late tackle, taking the player down. So Bissouma is off, and Pierre-Emile Højbjerg coming on. That's Tottenham's second substitution, the 64th minute. Doughty came on for Giles as well. Sambi Lokonga with the ball. Sekou Mara turning like a truck. Vicario to Romero. Bentancur to Højbjerg. Højbjerg up to Son. Son, dribbles that one out. Maybe a bit tired now. Maybe need to be substituted. But yeah, 6-0, 66 minutes gone. What can Luton Town or the manager do? They have not done anything so far. The only shot they had was from James Maddison in the early part of the first half. We haven't seen anything from them since. 69 minutes, Richarlison being taken off after he gets his hat-trick. Timo Werner coming on for the remaining 20 plus minutes. Owusu Odoro kicks the ball out. Kabore has it on the line. I will say this though, Luton Town has some neat passing in them, but that's all they do. Pass the ball. There's no forward runs really. Doughty driving up the pitch, getting away from Kulusevski. Swings on one inside, but way too easy for Vicario. No pressure on the ball, no runs from the forward line. It's all too easy for Tottenham. I don't think Tottenham will have an easier game all season, to be fair. And I don't think Luton can play any worse than they're playing here. They must get better. Luton Town attempt to win that one. But look at that. There's a lot of space there for Kulusevski to run into. And he gets the space. He passes the ball. Passes it again. I think Tottenham Hotspur just playing now. Because why would they turn back? Because a good defending clear runs there by Spillers. Ogbene. Nakamba. Sambi Lokonga. Finds Oedima. And that's a foul. Ball. And this time, the referee sick and tired of those fouls, and Højbjerg gets himself booked. That's Barkley saying, hey, give him a red. The referee will not have it though, it's a yellow card. Nothing more than a yellow card. So Udogie coming off for Ben Davies. That's their fourth change. 75 minutes gone, 6-0 to Tottenham. Luton Town have not turned up at all today. All too easy for Spurs. Lokonga swings across inside, but not a very good cross. Ogbene hits it inside hopefully, but easy claim from Vicario, who immediately hacks it upfield. Maybe trying to start a counter-attack. Spurs coming forward. Song on the ball. Højbjerg. Over the top finds Ben Davies, who motors forward. Look at that. There's no defense. Where is the defensive line? There's no defensive line. Look at this. It's a free ball in the box, but he's offside. There's no defensive line. I mean, that's typical of Timo Werner there. But yeah, look at this. It's 3 players in the back line, 3 Tottenham players there. Very poor defending again from Luton Town. The manager has to sort this out before the game with Crystal Palace. They can't play any worse than this. Luton Town losing the ball again. Ball going up the line to Werner. Timo Werner. Beautiful ball through, but the goalkeeper comes out and cleans it. I don't think I saw Kaminski do this once. Oduro might take his place, but we'll see what the manager does. Spurs with the ball again, where have you heard that before? Spurs still have control of the ball, knocking it around at will. Easily, no pressure on them. They're 6-0 up. 81 minutes gone. This one is in the bag. 3 points, top of the league. Bentancur, good defending by Lokonga there. Hacks it upfield only to find a Spurs player. Kulusevski, Maddison. Back to Van den Ven. Beautiful ball to Højbjerg. Højbjerg to Werner. Werner wants to get in on the action. Werner passes one, but hits it over the top. Should have done better there, Timo Werner. He gets around Lockyer very easily, but scoops his shot high, and not very handsome. Way over the bar. 84 minutes in. Tottenham wins the ball again. It's been the theme of this match. Some nice ball over the top to find Kulusevski. Tries to get past Doughty. Unable to. Doughty wins that ball and passes it right back to Tottenham. Bentancur, Højbjerg, Bentancur, Werner. Intercepted by Luton Town, who passes it up to Sekou Mara. Mara to Barkley. Barkley to Ogbene. Ogbene using his speed to get past. And Ogbene have a chance. Should this be the one there? Oh, what was that from Ogbene? That should have been 6-1. I almost said 1-0. That should have been 6-1. Doughty swings across inside. Knotted out easily by Spurs. Luton Town gets it back. Lokonga. Sambi Lokonga to Ross Barkley. Ross Barkley to Ogbene. Ogbene swings one inside, but only as far as a Tottenham defender. Tottenham clears. Tottenham comes out. Ball over the top to Kulusevski. Passes it back to Timo Werner. Kulusevski to Werner. Werner going forward. Over to Son. Son has been definitely a menace to Kabore over that side, but Son overruns that ball and gets it back from Kabore. Why didn't Kabore just clear that ball? Now Tottenham have a chance to make it 7, but the scoop turn and hit is wide of the target. We're into 4 minutes of stoppage time, and Luton Town have been totally decimated. This is a demolition job from Tottenham in this first match here. We await what the manager will say in the press conference after this, but this is definitely a demolition job. He has to fix this team for the matches going forward, especially for the Crystal Palace match coming up next. That has to be fixed, because if that's not fixed, or if he doesn't fix the defense, it's going to be it's going to be a tough, challenging season for them. So yeah, the match is over. The referee blows for full time, and it's 6-0 to Tottenham. Richarlison to claim his match ball. What a game this is, or what a game this was. 3 attempts, 3 goals, totally demolishing Luton Town. And Luton Town fans won't be able to sleep tonight after this one. But again, thank you for joining us at the Kenilworth Stadium. Let's look at the player performance. Just average, 6.2, 6.3 ratings. Sambi Lokonga got a 6.6, that's good. Kaminski, 5.7, terrible rating. And the substitute goalkeeper getting a 6.5. For Tottenham, good ratings for most of the players. Madison, brilliant, 8.2 for him. And Song with a 7.9. 2 goals and assists, 1 goal and 2 assists. So yeah, good performances overall. Brilliant from Tottenham. They deserved this victory. Manchester United beating Sheffield 4-0. Aston Villa whipping Everton 5-0. So Luton Town is not the only one who got, demolished. So the first game of the season as Luton Town manager. You would not have wanted this, but yeah, I mean, just weren't good enough. But yeah, the supporters will have to be patient. This is a pretty weak Luton Town team, if you ask me. It's a team that definitely needs to be improved upon. Spiller's first game was not too bad, was not too good either. The entire defensive line was straight crap. The midfield was crap. But yeah, it's a bit of a letdown. But it takes time for the new player to settle. That's what the manager is saying there. Yeah, it's one of those things that, you look at and you say, what did we do good? What can we do better? I don't think Luton Town did anything good in that match, so they have a lot to improve upon. Pre-season was pre-season, and I think they probably went into that match a bit overconfident. That's what I think, anyway. But it was a good eye-opener for them. The manager will have to, rip into them, and they will have to dig much deeper in training if they want to get better. So that's the end of episode 2, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Alright? Share the video. We have Crystal Palace coming up next and Millwall. So those will be in the next episode. Until then, see you guys, I guess, when I see you, right? That's how it's done? Alright guys, thanks for watching. Alright?